police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on?
Good morning. Time for cereal.
What up, Lo?
Hey, what's good? What's good, YouTube? What's good, Raider Nation? We are in the building once again, and I am here early in the morning. Look, you guys know my weekends. I try to have the early. You know, I get up early on Sundays, gotta do my church, and then, you know what I'm saying, gotta do my football. You know, that's just how I do it on Sunday mornings. But Saturdays, look, I be trying to sleep in. I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, all of that. But hey, I am here. Good morning. Good morning. Get your cereal. Get your whatever you eat in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that. Eat that. And let's talk a little bit. We're here to hang out a little bit, talk a little Raider football. And you guys know I got to give y'all the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. Okay. That's so good. Actually, I need to go buy some more. So, yeah, I got to order some. Give me some now. But, hey, if you are a manufacturer of these wonderful, delicious treats, hit me up. And maybe we can work something out. Holla. Okay? But for sure, I am so happy. I'm so excited. We got, I just wanted to pull up this morning, see how you guys is doing out there, see how y'all feeling about this upcoming game. There's a couple of other things that are going on within, you know, the Raider Nation, including, you know, something that's not so happy, but you know, it's a part of life, and we'll definitely discuss that too this morning. I might have some people pulling up. I might not have some people pulling up, but we're gonna get it in anyway, right? You guys know how I get down. You know, I talk, and you know, you guys talk and I talk back. So we definitely gonna do that today. And just have a little talk. You guys know gotta pay the bills, right? Gotta pay the bills. If you are in need of prayer for you or your family member, hit me up on IG at Twuan, TWUAN, TWUAN. Again, your business is between me, you, and the Lord. Okay, I don't put your business out there in the streets. So hit me up on IG. My IG is right. I always get it wrong. It's always the opposite there. Okay, right there. Hit me up on IG. Also, if you need it in the chat, if you are in the chat, all you have to do is put exclamation point, P-R-A-Y, pray. Put pray in the chat. That will give you the link to my IG. Then from there, you can go to my DM and then send me your prayer request. Also, here at Raider Twuan, we are advocates for being an organ donor. So if you're interested in being an organ donor, or you just want the information All you have to do is look at any description of any of my videos. You can go to one of my old videos and look in that description too, and you'll find the link to being an organ donor. Also, if you are live, you can press in the chat, type exclamation point DON, Don, DON in the chat, and that will give you the link to being an organ donor. So please take the moment to be an organ donor. Also, as I'm paying the bills, if you are interested in being a financial blessing to this channel, you can do that via Cash App and Venmo. Okay, my Cash App is $Twuan, TWUAN, TWUAN, cash $Twuan. That is my Cash App. My Venmo is Twuan, just like my IG. So if you want to be a financial blessing to the channel, you can do that definitely via Cash App and Venmo. If you want the Zelle, hit me up on IG and I will give you the Zelle information. And again, the financial blessings will go back to the channel, and it will be for things to improve the channel. Guys, next week, like I tell you guys all the time, or not all the time, but when I do go live, I always remind you guys this. 2 from One Nation podcast on Thursdays at 2:30. We'll be discussing the upcoming game and Raider news with me, yours truly, and Eric from the SC Experience. So definitely check that out as we get it popping for you and going for you guys. I appreciate you guys having the notification bells on. That definitely means a whole lot to me because, again, I do go live at random, and this is a random live. So people will be popping in and out of this live. Also, you guys, I have not forgot. You guys remember Ask Twuan. If you guys are, if you have any life-related, and I'll pull up the other so you guys can see it. Submit your Raiders or life-related questions in the chat with exclamation point, all caps, Ask Twuan. And then what I'll do is I'll make a video on that question that you asked. So if you want me to shoot a video specifically on the question that you asked, you can put that in the chat, exclamation point. Ask Twuan. No, and not exclamation point. Hashtag all caps Ask Twuan. Also, if you guys are interested in any Laker channels to check out on YouTube, definitely want to check out my partner, Lakers in 5. Has a real good channel over there. Great channel to subscribe to if you are a Laker fan, or you're just interested in checking out what the Lakers are doing. Go over to Lakers in 5. You guys, I definitely was interested in thinking about doing this live with you guys, and I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys are getting it in and getting it active, getting it rolling. I don't think I'm going to be on here much long, but we definitely want to go over a few things, and I'm trying to find it. Hey, y'all see did y'all get to see Mark Davis fresh cut? Yeah, that was definitely interesting. Where is it? I can't find it. I had it. There we go. Look at our dude Mark getting it in with the fresh lineup. I'm gonna have to pull that up a little later on. But man, I'm excited for this upcoming game. I'm excited about what our team has been doing and getting going. You know, it really it's really interesting when you can change the dynamic and what happens when a coach comes in and you know is genuine, is him. People gravitate to that, and I think this team has gravitated to the genuineness of our head coach. You know, there was reports out there that talked about how you know, how McDaniels had had the meeting. Pierce came up, said his truth, and that's exactly what it was. He said his truth in his experience of a culture changing and a team that actually went to the Super Bowl. And McDaniels had an issue with that, and he said, "Don't talk about the Patriots like that." You guys can tell me what your thoughts are about that. You know, let me know in the chat what your thoughts are about that. But I'm gonna, as you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and share my thoughts. You know, that was an indicator of him not even being a Raider. That's probably the best way I can say it. The best way and the nicest way I can say it. You know, I'll use this as an analogy. Say you got a new girl, right? You moved on. Yeah, I use those, right? Because it's gonna go into what I'm about to say. But you moved on from old girl, and now you with the new one, right? And you talking to your new girl, and she says something about your old girl, and you after your new girl says something about your old girl, you like, hey, don't talk about my old girl like that. Now, what is your new girl gonna think when you say, don't talk about my old girl like that? Right? Your new girl is gonna think that you got something still, strings are still attached to your old girl. And that is what it ties into what McDaniels still got strings attached over there with that was an indicator that lets us know that he has strings still attached to his old girl, which is the Patriots. As far as I'm concerned, the Patriots didn't give him a head coaching opportunity, but the Raiders did. You know, so for him to come out and go to bat for his ex, you know what I'm saying, team, it kind of raises the question, right? It kind of raises the thought: did McDaniels really take the Raider away? Did he really embrace the Raiders as a team, as his team, not just as a team, but his team? Did McDaniels adopt the just to win baby and the commitment to excellence? You know, the pride and poise, the you know, did he really take on the Raider way? And those are questions that obviously I have answers to, but you know, I want you over here at Raider Twuan. I want, of course, I'm gonna say my piece. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I'm here. But I want you guys to be able to think on your own and make your own decisions on, you know, on what's going on and what's cracking with this team. And my honest opinion that, you know, McDaniels really wasn't a Raider. He really wasn't a Raider. And, you know, and I said it on the 2 for 1 Nation podcast. And I'll say it again, that we'll continue to see more stuff come out. There's going to be more developments. There's going to be more players, more ex-players that are going to chime in. There's going to be reports that are now going to be released. You know, I was watching, shout out to Hondo Carpenter, but he did something, and he literally said it, because he's like, yeah, I can say it now because they're not in the office, you know, and there's going to be a lot of that. You know, I'm going to say it now because he's not in the office. And I also said this to you guys about the players, that when the players are under contract, there's only going to be a certain line they're going to be able to, there's only going to be so far they're going to go if they have common sense, right? Of course, we have some situations where players just fly off the handle, and then we end up, you know, calling them crazy and whatever else because of all the other antics that goes on with the player. And we can say Antonio Brown, we can name a whole bunch of them, right? But those that have some type of common sense, you know, they filter it. And I've said that, like, even when certain press conferences seem a little spicy because, you know, the player is fed up or whatever, that's not even a slither of where that player is actually at. And, you know, McDaniels and Ziegler and, you know, they little girlfriend, Mick Lombardi, they had to go. They had to go. And, you know, it's sad that we had to do this halfway through the season, you know, but it was what was needed. It's kind of like the pruning process, right? The pruning process is you cut something in order for something to grow. And it's not just cutting the bad. You also have to cut some of the good along with the bad and for the overall health of its being. And yeah, we did get rid of the bad, but we also had to cut away a little bit of the good. And what the good, that's been cut apart is still up for review, up for up for discussion, up for thoughts. But in reality, it overall it's going to be better for our health of the Raiders and the future of this franchise. I've been running around. Look, I've been forgetting to do this. You guys know what I got to do. It's the Raider roll call. You know what time it is. It's Raider roll call. Ladies and gentlemen, I do the Raider roll call every time I go live, whether it's What's Good Fam, whether it's a Raider Twuan live. I try to give a shout out to everybody within the nation. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. So if you are listening, you know what I'm saying, you definitely want to chat in the comment section. Say something positive, say something nice, so you can get your name on the roll. Shout out to the first chatter, Cleaver Massey. Good to see you, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, that's right. The chaplain of the NWA is in the building. Shout out to Cleveland Massey. Great brother. Good to see you on live today. Gord Peterson, blessings to you on this day. Good morning. Is it still morning? Yeah, it's still morning. Yeah. Good morning. Oh, yes, sir. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. If you guys are interested in the Lakers channel, go ahead and check out Lakers in 5. Raphael, blessings to you on this day. Circus, good to see you. Blessings to you, man. Blessings to you. D Menace, good to see you, man. D, if you see this, man, hey, make sure you share this out, man. Please share this out. I wasn't able to share it out to all the, all the where it needs to go. So if you can, help me out with that. Please share this out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys have not taken a moment to like this video, why? Because I like you. Okay? That's right. I like you. So go ahead and like this video. Also, if you have not, please take a moment to subscribe. Quit playing with yourself. Subscribe. For real. I am actually, I think I'm 10 away from 250. Yay! Right? I'm so excited. So yeah, if you are listening to this, if you're watching the replay, if you have not seen me before, just go ahead and subscribe. It's free. The button is somewhere down there. No, it's down there. And then if you're on a desktop, I have the button where you can actually click on it, and it's down in that corner. No, this corner. I always get my directions wrong on this freaking thing. I should stop trying it. But it's down in the corner. It says subscribe. If you click that, and you just click the button and get that. And then make sure you put on the notification bell. Put on the notification bell. Because I do go live at random. I do put up videos at random. I'm a random person. For those that don't know, I'm actually very random. Like, if you met me and was like, you met me and you was like, let's hang out, I'd be like, okay, let's hang out. And then all of a sudden, I'm be like, you want to go eat? Okay. Hey, you want to go watch a movie? Yeah. You want to go fishing? I got fishing poles ready to go. Like I'm a very random, like ready to go get it type of person. So definitely, it's a benefit to be random because you enjoy things, right? But then also, sometimes it's not. Like I know because I go random that a lot of people roll in a little later into the show, but hey, I gotta be me, and I say this and I mean this really from the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys, those that are here, those that are with me, that rock with me, that are subscribed, that click the notification bell, that click the like button. I allow for you guys, and I thank you guys for allowing me to be me. You know, and grow. Of course, there's a lot of things I know about the Raiders. Of course, there's a lot of things I know about just the NFL in a whole. But, you know, I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still getting things and trying to improve things on this channel. Like I said, you know, if you guys drop, you know, money towards this channel, there's a lot of things that I want to do to enhance this channel. And of course, some things take money, right? So, I'm interested in investing in this and improving and learning and making it as best as I can. Not only for me, but for you. Shout out to Mika Bigsy. Good to see you, man. Good morning. Good morning. As I was talking about Nightbots there, the links are right there if you guys are interested in donating to the channel. Wild Turkey, good to see you. Blessings to you. Dirty Raider, Life of the Nation, what's good with you, man? Good morning. Good morning. I'm usually not up this early, but I decided to pull in and see what was good. That's why I do the what's good fam. Because I want to know what's good with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what's going on. Like I said, if y'all need prayer, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to pray for you on live, I will. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, as we speak, I can pray for whatever's going on. Or if you want to hit me up on IG, you can do that also. Who else came in here? I saw some newer faces. Not newer faces, but some newer names. Not newer names. Look, here I go messing things up. Not newer names. These are people that I've seen before, but they were new today. Man, I'm just like so excited to for this upcoming game. I think last week was one of those things I was excited last week, but for some reason I'm even more excited about this game than last week's game. And what do you guys think? Are you more excited about this game, or were you more excited about last week's game? Let me know in the chat.
Hey, boo. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo. How you doing? Good to see you. Shout out to Mike G. Always coming in here showing the love. Got love from my boo, Mike G. Well, sometimes we don't agree, but you know that's still my boo. Oh, we definitely don't agree sometimes, but that is my boo, and I got love from Mike G for real. Shout out to Shirley. Shirley, hi Shirley. That's yeah, I love me some Shirley. Hey, and I'm gonna encourage you guys. Look, y'all need to get y'all Shirley. Right? Get y'all Shirley. It makes life a whole lot better. Okay, a whole lot better. Get you a Shirley. Quit playing with yourself. Quit playing with yourself and get you a Shirley. Okay, I'm gonna look in the comments, look in the comment section. See what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Gore. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, all the veterans, and I know I'm probably gonna say this all crazy, but all the veterans, look, thank you. Thank you for all your efforts. All your efforts. Okay, all the things we see and all the things we didn't see. We appreciate it. And we thank you. Salute to you and your family. Because we know it's not only you that made the sacrifice, but it was also your families. Blessings to all the veterans. I'm looking at the chat. Gore said, I truly believe Antonio was fishing for a reaction. Okay. And you know what? That is a perspective, right? You know, Antonio, and I'm not saying I agree, but I'm just kind of going along with what you're saying. You know, Antonio could have said, hey, you know, this is the perfect opportunity for me to throw some more dirt on McDaniels by giving him a jab, you know, in this, you know. And was he right or wrong for that? That is a question. You know, I'm not saying that that's completely, not saying that that's exactly how it went down, but that definitely is that could be a perspective on, you know, what went down. Yes, absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Hayden is no longer with us. We definitely want to send prayers out to him, his family, and positive thoughts in this very tough time. And then anybody, of course, in the Raider Nation, because he is family. We say once a Raider, always a Raider. And DJ Hayden, despite our thoughts of him as a player, he is a Raider. So definitely, you guys send your positive prayers and thoughts towards DJ Hayden's family in this very tough time. Looking at the chat, everybody's saluting. I like that. I like that. Oh, got you. Let me do that. I hope you guys are having a good time. I really do. This morning, like I said, I don't normally do these types of lives hella early in the morning. I'm just gonna say it like that. I am definitely not a morning person, and even if I am up early, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, like if it's super early in the morning, I'd rather just stay in bed and just rest my body. Because I do love my sleep. That is one thing I do love doing. I do love my sleep. And sleep is precious to me. I hope I'm not the only one that likes my sleep. Wild Turkey in here getting it in. Milk of Bees, good to see you. Boo. Trying to go through. Yep. Oh, look, I'm tripping out. I thought somebody said Wi-Fi. I was like, what? What the heck? Circus said, I'm more excited for tomorrow's game because our game plan looks. Hey, and that is a huge key. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things, and I've been saying it because I do, like, every week I do the game plan. I usually drop a video called the game plan and get ready for that. Because I will be dropping the game plan. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you have your notification bells on. But like, one of the major things that I've always said in regards to, how we play and what we should do in order to win the game and handle, what's in front of us, et cetera, is make the proper adjustments. And last week, for those that don't know, we made some adjustments. And it wasn't just one. But one that sticks out to me more than any other one was the fact that I'm over eating, trying to talk to, because I'm hungry. Yeah, that's right. I am eating, because I like to eat. Anyway, the adjustments they made, and one that really stuck out to me was on the offensive line. And on the offensive line, we knew that one of the key players that we had to watch out for, one of the players that we had to keep an eye out on, was Dexter Lawrence. And we know that Dexter Lawrence will wreck a game if we let him. And they didn't let him do that. And it wasn't on just one person. They made adjustments to make sure that Dexter Lawrence didn't wreck us in the trenches. They tried it once. I'll say that they tested it, because you always want to test it, right? But also you don't want to break the psyche of your player, right? If I know, and I'll tell you who was primarily on Dexter Lawrence, but if Andre James knows that that's his assignment, I'll at least, if I was Andre James, I would at least want the coach to let me see what I can do, before you bring help, right? So they let him go at it. And the time that they actually did let him go against Dexter Lawrence still didn't completely beat him. He got pushed back some, but it wasn't, it wasn't like Dexter Lawrence sacked, Aiden O'Connell. It wasn't like, Dexter Lawrence really made him like look horrible. But that was an indicator that it was going to be a problem, him going one-on-one. So that point, moving forward, they made an effort on that line to make sure they had not only maybe 2, if not 3 guys containing Dexter Lawrence. Can we clap? Can we clap up for the adjustment on the offensive line? Okay. And remember, I said that one of the keys to the game was making sure Aiden O'Connell was sitting on the couch back there in the pocket, which they did. Which they did. Aiden O'Connell was not sacked. He got out the ball quick. He was able to deliver all his throws, everything. So shout out to this offensive line. Shout out to this coach, the coaching staff, for making the adjustments. And going back to the Giants game, and Circus got this good old statement up here. The plays they made, or the plays they did, they all made sense. There wasn't a time where I've watched the game at least 4 times by now. I think 4 times, probably more than that. But every time they did a play, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I understand. Okay. And, we can go back in our memory bank, probably not even too far, where we were like, what the heck were you thinking? There was only one time And I wish I would have wrote down specifically when that was. But there was one time, and I think it was right in the first quarter. No, not first quarter, the first half. It was in the first half where I felt like we could have got some points. And we decided not to go for it. I think it was like go for a fourth down or something. Go for the fourth down because we were in the red zone and we could have, put up some points. I forgot what specifically it was, but there was one point where I felt like we could have went for some points, or we could have kept the chains moving. But outside of that, it was that situation. It was either we could be aggressive here, or we be conservative because we have the lead, and all of that, which I'm still fine with that. I'm still okay with that. Like, if a coach feels like, hey, we got a rookie quarterback out there, like I see both. I have a way of seeing both sides in a lot of situations, and this is another situation where I actually do see both sides. But if it was really left up to me, I would have went, like they say, balls to the wall. I would have went balls to the wall. In that situation. I sent it. Okay. Let me see what else y'all got. Mike said he's excited about this game. Okay. Yeah, like and like I said, I'm more excited about this game than last week game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Absolutely. My pops is a veteran too. And he spends time with his wife. So I know he's probably, I got to give him a call after I get off this live and check on Pops. Yeah, that against the Jets, that is a factor that we definitely have to keep an eye on. And I you know me. I gotta be real. Have we been better at stopping the run? Yes. But are we good at stopping the run? Not really. And that's why I think they have to really commit to it. they got to make a better effort at it, because it's going to be a situational thing. And like I've been saying, anytime there is a good running back, it just seems like if that team can run the ball, they will. And we're definitely going to have to commit to, and by God, please help this team to tackle. I hate these broken tackles and you guys watch it like I watch it. So hopefully they make a better effort at better effort at that. And if they stop the run, I think that's going to be key again to the victory this week. And I'm not of course I'm going to give you all the game plan, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, they definitely gotta stop the run. They gotta stop the run. Their pass is hot and cold. I would say it like that. It's definitely hot and cold. Ladies and gentlemen, this is What's Good, fam. And it wouldn't be good if we ain't gotten any fam pull up. And ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely fam. Ladies and gentlemen, the head honcho, the nachos of the network, is the NWA network, N1. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of late night, Dirty Raider.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on with you, man? Good morning.
Good morning. Salute to the chat. Hope everybody is well. You know what I mean? Hope everybody's doing good out there. Oh, man. Yeah, not a morning person either, especially when I toss and turn and only slept like 20, 30 minutes total. You know what I mean? At a time. Get up. It's pain is killing me, bro. This pain in my leg is killing me, bro. I ain't even gonna shoot y'all. But I'm not here to talk about me, man. Here to talk about tomorrow's game. You know what I mean? What's going on? You know what I mean? And happy Veterans Day to everybody, man. To everybody, even those that I feel like, but neither here nor there. Yeah, man. Hey, look. To go out there and do that shit, man. Hey, look. Hey, hats off to you, bro. Hats off to you, because I sure wasn't gonna do it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I sure wasn't gonna do it. I found ways out of doing it. So I salute those and respect those that went through with they signing up. You know what I mean? Appreciate them. Love them to death. Just I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it, bro. When I say those that don't deserve it, I mean those who were like dishonorably discharged for doing something really, really fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I can't, you know what I mean? I can't send you condolences, you know what I mean? Or thank you for your service. And that's the only that. So if you think I'm being disrespectful to the vets, it's not to the vets, it's to those that were dishonorably discharged. You know what I mean? And it's like, you were dishonorably discharged, bro. So yeah.
Alfredo's over here killing me, dog.
Oh wow. So disrespectful.
The Big Brown Crackers BBC. Oh man, hey, I'm gonna have to use that. So hey, you know me, I'll work with Little phrases like that. That's funny.
Welcome to the BBC.
Yeah, welcome to the BBC.
Yeah, that's just got so many meanings. Ain't that a network over in London?
Like Britain or something, like
Yeah.
England or whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Hey, but hey, I told, like, back to what you were saying, man. Like, I told my best friend, because my best friend is he's a Marine. And I told him, I was like, look, I salute you for doing what you do, so I don't have to do so I don't have to do what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I'm not that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's things I am. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's some things I am, but that I ain't, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that we have, enough people that are willing to take that, and willing to do that. So it's not a situation where, take a number, and if your number is, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a time where it was that, you know what I'm saying? Where if your number was called, hey, look, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we're in a place now where we ain't gotta take a number. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
Oh no, the draft was a bitch. I definitely understand that when you didn't have a choice. I had a choice. In the end, I didn't like where I was going. I didn't like what I was assigned, and so I was like, nah, I'm not going, bro. I failed all the drug tests in the world. You not gonna send me? Nope. But that's on me. I probably should have still went. I'd probably be doing real good by about now.
Cool, Kev, $2.
I'd probably still be in it, or just on my way out.
Yeah. I mean, some people do well. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it in a in a negative way, but some people they career, you know what I'm saying, they livelihood, you know what I'm saying, they financially are stable, you know what I'm saying, all of that.
There's so many of them in my motorcycle club, bro. My club brothers, bro.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I want to say at least 70% of them are veterans, bro. You know what I mean? At least 70% of them have served in the service at some point in time. Especially my San Diego chapter.
Yeah.
I think they all served. You know what I mean? The founders were in the military. You know what I mean? So I'm founded by vets. Well, my club is founded by vets.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So, for me, it's like, okay, I respect it, but as they tell me, there's no honor in dishonor. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I get that from them. You know what I mean? There's no honor in dishonor. So that's the only reason I say not to all. You know what I mean? It ain't, don't nobody take it. Oh, no. If you were dishonorably discharged for something stupid, and I do, what stupid is, I can't give you that. Sorry. But like I said, that's not what the show is about. The show is about tomorrow night, bro. That's Sunday night football. Raiders and Jets. And I know there's a I came in, you were answering, people were talking about keys to winning the game, whatnot, what it is we're gonna have to do. Stop the run is the number one thing for the defense, bro. But if you stop the run, for the New York Jets, that forces their quarterback to then have to throw the ball. And this is not a quarterback you want throwing the ball, man. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? If this was Aaron Rodgers, different story. You know what I mean? It'd just be a different story, But if, with Zach Wilson, man, please make Zach Wilson throw the ball. Please. Because he makes terrible decisions.
That, and then also like, and I said it too, and I'm probably a little lighter on him in regards to my thoughts on who Zach Wilson is as a quarterback. I think he can get the ball
Yeah.
to the wide receiver, but it ain't accurate, and because it's not accurate, that's susceptible for tip drills. That's susceptible for interceptions. Because again, when a quarterback has to deliver a ball, it's in some in certain situations it's in a tight window. So if our corners can continue to put themselves somewhere in the proximity of where the wide receiver is, you have a chance of making a play on the ball, because again, Zach Wilson can get the ball to them. It's not like we had Jimmy G, where we knew him throwing the deep ball was going to be a miracle in disguise. Like he can get the ball. He can get the ball to the wide receiver, but it ain't going to be accurate.
The kid can throw.
Yeah.
Right. But somewhere between him cocking the ball back and releasing it,
yeah,
his mind drifts, and it doesn't go with the wide receiver. It's like as soon as he cocks the ball back and throws it, because the kid's got a quick release, right? But he doesn't go with the wide receiver. You know what I mean? He stays locked in one position. So for me, I'm just like, man, let him throw the ball, bro. I mean, the kid's got the mechanics. He can throw. That's why he's in the NFL. But his decision making with the ball is something to be desired, bro, because he just ain't got it. He just ain't got it.
Now I'll ask you this in regards to him. Because he is a young quarterback, do you think that's something that he can eventually get out of, or that's just going to be him moving forward?
This his third year?
Yeah, I think so.
He can get out of it when Aaron Rodgers gets back and he gets to learn from somebody. He's not going to be able to do it by himself.
Got it.
He's had the opportunity. He's still making the same mistakes he was making 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like he ain't gonna fix it by himself. Now, if he had Aaron out there to learn from, by all means, I think he probably could have took over in the next 2 years or something like that. That shit gonna get pushed back now because Aaron he ain't gonna go out like that. You know he ain't gonna go out like that. He's out throwing passes before every game now. He was out throwing passes last week. I'm sure he'll be here throwing passes this week before the game. You know what I mean? Just little stuff, nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But just out there, just throwing the ball, a couple of, in that pregame area, street clothes, but, well, not street clothes, but you know what I mean? Sideline gear, you know what I mean? Sideline gear. But, hey, I think if you can stop the run game for the New York Jets and force them to throw the ball, you can win this football game, because if our defense continues to play like they've been playing, you know what I mean, sky's the limit. Because all the offense got to do is bounce back. But we're on the defense right now. We'll get to the offense in a second. There's a lot of things that the offense have to do in ways that they're going to need to take advantage of the New York Jets in order to have some success. But on the defensive side of the ball, it's clogging the lanes, defensive front line, playing their hearts out like they did last week. You know what I mean? Clogging that middle, grabbing. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit if you get a horse collar, man. Just enforce your will on these cats. You know what I mean? So one horse collar is okay. You know what I mean? Don't they running back got dreads? It ain't against the rules to pull his dreads to tackle him. So, if you get you a handful of dreads and you just so happen to yak that, hey, look, hey, sorry, they consider that part of the uniform since you want to wear it. You know what I mean? It's part of the uniform. So, I personally, man, if linebackers, if Devon Diablo if he is actually coming back to play, that's going to be a big boost to the defense as well. You know what I mean? That linebacking core. Marcus Peters may go, but you still got to meet. Nate is starting to blossom again. We're starting to see that first year Nate Hobbs. You know what I mean? That Nate Hobbs we've been looking for. We're starting to see that a little bit more over these last 2 games. And it's not like our team, our D sucked against Detroit. You know what I mean? It's just they were on the field way too damn long. You know what I mean? To really solidify anything, and the offense just couldn't put up any damn points at all. It was crazy. But, you know, if the defense really goes out there and plays how they want to, Patrick Graham gets to open up his D. You know what I mean? You saw last week the blitzes. You know what I mean? Something we hadn't really seen in a very long time. You saw the blitzes. You saw them being sent, from every angle in this direction, So, you got to take that, and you got to kind of love that and enjoy that, and, hope that comes around this week. Because if you see the defense from last week play this week, I guarantee you, we beat the Jets.
Yeah, the defense definitely has to take that step. And again, we're getting some pieces back. And the question, that we have to ask too is, in what condition are they coming back? You know what I'm saying? And how is that going to affect them, in this game? Sometimes, due to injury, sometimes it takes them, even though they say they're healthy to play, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes them a game or 2 to really get back to the players that we know that they are, you know what I'm saying, and that they have been. It was encouraging to see Hobbs, Hobbs get back and get his hand on one, even though it was a tip drill, he still was active. And we'll see how he's deployed this week, because I don't know what the situation is on Peters. I don't know if he was going to be available or not, but there might be another shuffling in our secondary because of that. So, we'll see. And one of the things that kind of sticks out to me defensively is the injury on Spillane. He has his hand, you know what I'm saying? And if he has his hand, is he going to get wrapped up? Like, how is he going to be? You know what I'm saying? If he's wrapped up,
like he was last week. He had the wrap on last week. You know what I mean? He had the big black cast on his left hand last week. Okay. You know what I mean? It didn't hinder his performance, anyway. Maybe an interception, you know what I mean? He might not be able to use both hands, but you know what I mean? As far as him attacking, making tackles, you know what I mean, being in coverage, I mean, the kid played like it wasn't even there, man.
Yeah.
I mean?
And be honest with you, that's kind of like my biggest concern is I'm not worried about him intercepting or anything like that, but I need you to tackle. I need you to wrap up, dog, because
he was actually hitting last week, you know what I mean? Because he couldn't really wrap with that hand. So he was actually coming in with more brute force, you know what I mean? Being that guy to come give that final hit when the guy's wrapped up, and he just comes in and bow with the shoulder, put him on the ground. So I mean, that's what I've been wanting to see. Gang tackling. I teach that. You know what I mean? If you can't bring a guy down by yourself, bro, wrap his ass up. Everybody else, if you see that motherfucker still standing, man, you go over there and give him everything you got. It's part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the game. You go over there, you run as fast as you can, bro. You get in your best tackling position, bro, and you light that motherfucker up, bro. Light him up.
Hey, either that, or I need you to do your best Dora the Explorer and swiper no swiping.
Look. I'm not one of those coaches that teach go for the ball. I'm the coach that teach put his ass out the game. Give him the hit. If you hit him hard enough, he gonna drop the ball.
True.
He gonna drop the ball. You know, but I watched so many players go for that strip and they just missed the tackle, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I wish Meek wouldn't do it so much. It works when it's at times, but then there's times where it don't, and it's like, bro, you could have made the tackle. Now he got away, and you know what I mean, another 5-6 yards out of that, man. You know what I mean? It's only 5-6, but hey, look, it could have been a third and 7. You know what I mean? You know, now it, you know, it's first down. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, go over there, light his ass up, put his ass out the game, man. Or at least send the message that we here to play, we gonna hit. So you might not want to fight the feeling of standing up next time, bro. You may want to just go down because this is gonna happen every single time.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you guys have not, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It is completely free. And click the like button. Why? Because I like you. Yeah, I said it. I like you. So click the like button.
So it's time for the oh.
Yeah, we can talk about the offense, man.
All right, so let's get into the keys of our offense winning this game. I'm gonna start with the matchup of Devontae Adams and Sauce Gardner. Now, Devontae don't run from nobody. We know this. Devontae is the king of wide receivers and taking on all challenges. You know what I mean? He don't give a shit who's on the other side of the ball. You know what I mean? He's a beast like that. So we respect that, right? But Sauce Gardner is not built like Devontae Adams. You know, Sauce is good. Probably one of the best corners in the NFL. Hands down. You know what I mean? Top 3. I bullshit you not. Top 3. But he doesn't travel. You know what I mean? Sauce Gardner does not travel. He's a left side corner. That's what he plays on the defense. He plays left corner. And the defense is left. You know? So if you want to take advantage of a mismatch, you would definitely want to put Devontae Adams on the left side of the offense, which is on the opposite side of Sauce Gardner, and take advantage of that a couple of plays, you know, because the one thing that's going to do is going to put Sauce Gardner on Jacoby Meyer, right? It's going to take two of your other defensive backs to cover Devontae Adams. You now have Austin Hooper open, Josh Jacobs is open, Hunter Renfrow is open. You got a quarterback in Aiden O'Connell who can actually deliver the ball and make the proper decisions as to who to throw the ball to, when they're open, how to get the extra yardage, move my feet, step up in the pocket, right? So that forces a defense to try to figure out how do we go about stopping this offense. Once this I figured once this offense was running like it needed to run, you know what I mean, not being held back, it could be something better, you know. And so here it is. We have another game where we have to go out and prove it. We proved it in the first week by putting up 30 points. You know what I mean? We now have to come back. We're chasing points. We're so far behind in points, you know what I mean, versus the rest of the NFL, bro. We need to score 30 from here on out, bro. From last week until the final week, bro, we need to put up 30 plus every game. Just not to be at the bottom. But I feel like if you put up 30 plus points a game from here on out, you should probably win.
And I think we left some points out there, to be honest with you. Even though we did go up to 30, I think, and I said it earlier, I don't know if you heard me, but there was I forgot, I can't remember the exact way that it went out, but like going into the first half, going into the closing out the first half, there was an opportunity for us to put more points on the board, and we did not.
Yeah, because we were on the phone at that time.
Yeah. You know, and you know, it's out there, it's available. Not saying that, you know, it wasn't a situation like we had like the past couple of weeks where, you know, there was clear, like, dude, we could have, you know, like it wasn't one of those situations. I think it was more of just a manager, player manager, coach managing the game and clock management situation as to why we didn't, you know, go for the points, you know. But yeah, we definitely, I think we won't have the issues like we've had in the past of, you know, points not being on the board because of BS. You know what I'm saying? It might be because,
bad play calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad play calling is what it was. Off a quarterback play and bad play calling is what it was, man. You know what I mean? And that's just being honest. I'm not still trying to throw shots at the dude. I mean, it's been 2 weeks now. You know what I mean? Fuck him. You know, he's getting drugged through the ringer by the rest of the NFL and people coming out and telling all types of stories about him and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He don't need me. You know what I mean? I'm happy that he's not here anymore. Is what I wanted. At this point in time, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm moving on.
And there's more to come. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot more to come, bro.
I said that earlier, that there's going to be a whole lot more that's going to be released and all of that. And I pointed out Hondo Carpenter, you know, as an example, because I follow him on YouTube, and you know, he said some things, you know, and he's like, I'm saying this because they ain't in the office anymore. And there's going to be situations that some of these people that are close to us are going to be more liberated to say their piece because they're not in the office anymore, and they're not signing off on those checks. I'll say it like that.
Yep. I got my wish, bro. I'm good, bro. Whatever else is going on in his world, that's on him. But I got my wish. He's not here anymore. That's all I wanted. I didn't care about nothing else. I just didn't want him here anymore. So I'm happy. You know what I mean? I am happy.
Yeah. You know, I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I try to give him the, you know, hey, I'm gonna give you a shot, but when I even know things that you should be doing, and you ain't seeing it, you know what I'm saying? Why for 8 weeks straight did we see teams do the same thing with their personnel every week? Starting from week 1, like I pointed it out, week 1, exactly what opposing teams' games plans were, and you couldn't make an adjustment to it. You know, and Circus said it earlier today, you know, that he feels confident, you know, he has more of a confidence with this team because this coaching staff and this group is willing to make the adjustments, you know?
Yeah. I definitely hear you. I understand that.
And I think that's that's a key to our offense. You know what I'm saying? I think the Jets have a really good defense. You know, as a overall defense, and we're gonna have to just figure out, like you said, you know, if Sauce is on one side,
yeah,
you're gonna have to move. You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to necessarily be DA.
No, it don't always have to be
like
DA.
Because Jacoby's doing. Hey, sometimes I be thinking Jacoby is our number one wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the love he's been getting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have a true number one wide receiver in a Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
the number 2 always gets the extra love. Always. That's never going to change. That's why you always want to have a good 1 and 2. You know, because your 1, he gonna get his shit right when it's time. He gonna definitely get his shit. But that number 2, they get a lot of looks because that number one is just being, especially how people play Devontae Adams, bro. 2, 3 double, you know what I mean, triple coverage sometimes, bro. Like people are scared of him.
Yeah.
You know, Devontae Adams is a threat. I don't give a shit how old he is. Devontae Adams is a threat.
And I think, you know, even last week, just his body language and everything else, you know, yeah, he would like to get the ball, but if he's seeing Jacoby get off, if he's seeing Mayer do his thing, you know what I'm saying? If Josh Jacobs is running the ball, like I really think Devontae's cool.
And moving, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that, like, and I said it when he said, because people were trying to read in between the lines, and I was like, dude, he said it. He was like, dude, if we moving the ball and scoring every 5 minutes, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Or every series, like, I'm cool. But if we ain't, then you might as well throw me the ball, because I know it I know if you throw it to me, we moving it, whether I'm catching it or they throwing a flag. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting PI on something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what he was trying to say. Like, so I think even with him getting doubled and triple team, when you start looking at this tape and looking at how how they're really trying to game plan and how, like, they're playing. I was watching the tape, and they were playing cover one, and cover one is when the safety is in the middle. He's supposed to be in the middle of the hashes, and this one was literally cheating. He was cheating. He was already cheating to the DA's side. So, and to be honest with you, that was the play where Tucker got the 50-yard bomb. They were playing cover one, and the safety was already covered. He was supposed to be in the middle of the hash. He was already cheating over to DA's side. So yeah, there was no way that safety was going to be able to recover. You know what I'm saying, to even make a play on the ball. So that's why Aiden O'Connell felt comfortable with giving that shot. But that, again, that's what DA does. And thank God we have a quarterback now, whether you think it's a pretty ball or not, he's willing to take that shot. You know what I'm saying? So we're in a better place right now, as even though it's a rookie in our quarterback play.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I see y'all wilding out. I'm reading what y'all saying, but I'm not putting it on the screen. Blessings to everybody. Make sure your Wi-Fi is straight. Check your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't. Look, I gave Wi-Fi a chance, bro. But once I saw that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good, man. It's not just Kardashians that follow him now. Saints fans follow him now too. You know what I mean? So.
Hey, that's a new one, everybody.
I just wish he would turn himself into like a actual sports network. Don't claim Raider Nation no more, bro. Just go straight sports. You know what I mean? Don't even claim Raider Nation no more, bro.
Hey, that's a new one. Check hashtag check your Wi-Fi. Check your Wi-Fi. Hey, and actually, we gonna continue to talk about the Jets and stuff like that. But I gotta put this out there. I am right now currently looking for a name in regards to the chat over here at Raider Twuan. So if you want to put it a creative name to name our chat, definitely hit me up on IG, or I did put a post out on my on YouTube, and you can comment there, whatever name you want to put. There's actually some people that already put names in, and I wrote those down and kind of got those stashed away.
Bro. Just leave BCG, bro. The Brown Cracker Gang, man. man. Just leave it alone. That's what it's been. Just let it be the brown cracker gang, bro.
We'll see. We'll put that to the list of some other ones because hey, I ain't gonna lie, there's some good ones in the pot. So I want to get everybody involved. So definitely hit me up on IG and let me know what name you got, and then we'll all come together. I don't know if I'll put out a poll, but I might just do a whole live and then release what the name will be for the channel. But definitely get your suggestions in because I want you guys to be a part of this this YouTube journey.
Can dig it.
But definitely we can't be the BBC. We can't.
Nah.
we can't be the what is it, the big brown cracker. That's funny. Hey, but shout out to Alfredo for that. That's definitely that definitely is a laugh right there, man.
All right, so finishing out with the offense for the Jets, you know what I mean?
Cool Kev, you crazy.
Aside from just the running game right there, you know what I mean? Gotta run the ball too. You know what I mean? Running the ball is what's actually going to open up our passing game. Now we need to come out and dominate that from the jump. I'll be honest. You know, because if you come out there and you shove the ball down their throat, you just keep running it and running it and running it, right? It's gonna force them to now play a little bit closer, pay a little bit more attention to that run. Definitely gonna open up more passing lanes, you know, for like play actions, you know what I mean, things of that nature. 5 wides, you know, that 5 wide. Man, it's hard to double team anybody in that 5 wide. And I guarantee you see a little bit more of that this week.
You know what it reminded me of, to be honest with you. I remember, and some people ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because you know I talk my stuff and this is my channel and I really don't care. But that it really reminded me of when we used to be in third down and Derek Carr used to be in the 4 wide. Like we always went to the 4 wide, like on third down, and that was like our, like that's how we spread the defense, and then DC made the throw that he needed to make to move the chain, and that 5 wide, I think that works well. You know what I'm saying, for us, especially with Aiden O'Connell, because it was just like he knew where he wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? And of course we got the talent to go. We got the talent to go 5 wide. Like it really is not a situation where, okay, you can go 5 wide and maybe 2 guys are really the guys that you want to throw the ball to. Like we got 5 real options to throw the ball at,
Well, he's comfortable with the 5 wide as well, you know what I mean? Because it's what he ran in college. So, it's a simple offense for him, you know what I mean? He doesn't have to struggle with that. Then he makes the right decision with the ball, you know what I mean, inside of that 5 wide. And you play to your quarterback's strengths, not to his weaknesses. You know what I mean?
We do?
Are you supposed to?
Oh, I didn't know we did that.
Oh, we do now. We do now.
Oh God! Like, and I'm sorry to cut you off like that, but it's crazy how the most basic stuff that you think would be like common sense wasn't common.
No, not always.
I thought we were supposed to play to the player's strengths. I thought playing to the player's strengths was allowing the player allowing you to pull out the best out of that player. I thought that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. But I'm glad. Go ahead, man. I'm glad that we're making adjustments.
You're all good, brother. No, I feel like, I'm looking at a new team, new culture, hopefully, it pans out. Hopefully it pans out. Hopefully it works. So all I can really say, like, hopefully it works.
Yeah.
Hashtag Twuan and Dirty were right. About what?
We've been right about a few things.
Said Hunter Renfrow is a good player between 5 and 15 yards. Who would have thought? Hey, only those who watch and understand and know what real football is supposed to look like would understand.
Yeah.
Oh, he said Alfredo said Amik is a dog. Yeah, I told you that, bro. Me and Twuan told y'all that.
Yeah.
Kid's a dog, bro. Man is a dog, bro. McDaniels' ass, yeah. Man, I'm mad that I don't have my other channel, bro, because I can't even go back and pull up the footage of when we hired him, and I was extremely unhappy about it.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where I remember, I'm saying, how many lives I was on, and that when we were talking about, who was going to make the team and who should make the team, and like I remember I was on Dirty's live. I was on a couple of other lives where we had that discussion, and I said the same thing. I was like, look, I don't care what y'all say. Amik better be that last. If it is, Amik better be that last corner that makes the team, because he deserves a spot on this team. And Dirty was more on it than I was, but I definitely said that he deserved a spot.
I told you he'd be a starter before the season was over. I told you he'd be a starter before the season was over. It didn't even take long for him to be a starter, bro. It didn't even take that. It didn't even take half the season. It didn't even take half the season, bro. I'm just saying, man. I know good players when I see good players, bro. I know terrible coaches when I see terrible coaches. And everything about McDaniels just rubbed me the wrong way. Just something about him just didn't sit right with me.
Circus is on one, though. You see Circus comment?
Everyone who knows football was mad about that McDaniels hired. I was hella pissed off.
No, the one that's highlighted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I think the reason why they brought, and this is just my opinion, I think the reason why they brought Parker back was, he knows the system, he knows the language. It was kind of an easy plug and go, even though it may not have been the best. Some people feel like he's, completely trash or whatever, and that's your thought and your opinion. But I just felt like they were just doing that because it was a comfortable. It wouldn't have been too hard to, tell him whatever the language was, and he would have been out there and he would have did it to whatever his talents would have allowed him to do it. And especially because we already are in halfway through the season, it was just like, do I have time to train a new dog? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what you run into. That's why a lot of times, like, as much as I don't like Keisha Cole, like there definitely is a possibility that we could see a Keisha Cole sighting. Why? Because he already knows what's going on. He already knows the language, and just to keep things going, they might have to, have him come up to the 53 at some point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that was the reason why they brought him back. And also, I'll say this. In my observation, I felt that Brandon Parker was a better left tackle than he was a right tackle. And right now, our left tackle side is a little banged up. So I feel like they're going to move Illuminor over there to the left, and then we'll see what they do from that point.
I don't know who's going to play left tackle tomorrow, truthfully. But whoever it is, man, just do your damn job. Do your damn job. You know what I mean? Keep Aiden O'Connell clean. You know what I mean? Unhurt, no sacks. And we'll be fine, bro. You know? Give me your best run blocker over there. Give me your best run blocker to start the game, bro. Give me your best run blocker on the left side. Like I said, you come out and you just run the ball, you shove the ball down their throat, bro. It's going to force them to play a different game than they want to play. And it's going to just be, I think it'll be a little bit easier for us, you know. So that's my thought.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to do some type of some finagle movement there. But I'll say this on the other side is their offensive line is banged up too.
Yeah.
So,
but they're worse off at the quarterback position on their offensive side than we are. So I'm sorry, I just don't. I have no faith in Zach Wilson, bro. I don't. I think Baggett is better than him.
Yeah, and I think, when they got Aaron Rodgers, I thought that was a perfect situation.
Yeah,
because I thought, okay, Aaron Rodgers is going to take over. This young quarterback has been a starter, because remember, he was a starter before Aaron Rodgers got there, and he would have been the backup. And that would have allowed for him to, like you said, grow and get whatever he needed to get. And then, when Aaron Rodgers decides to move on or whatever the situation may be from that, then you have Zach Wilson there that's been in the system, that knows what he's doing or should know what he's doing by that point. And he should be a better quarterback, you know what I'm saying, for it. But yeah, at this point, he hasn't. But I will say this in perspective too. We made, like you said, Badgett, we made Badgett look like Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta we gotta buckle down, and this team is not just going with the motion. That their goal is to win games, in hopes of being in the hunt down the line, that if Aaron Rodgers could come back, then he'll be coming back to, a playoff team. And I've talked to a few Jets people, and that's what they're shooting for, is they're trying to win games. As crazy as it might sound, because you're banking on Aaron Rodgers being healthy, but also winning games with the quarterback you currently have. But they still are in the hopes of saving this season.
I hear you.
So we can't just play them like a team that's going through the motions either. You know what I'm saying? We got to go out there with the intensity and the energy as if, you know, they're pushing for the playoffs like we should be doing.
Special teams, you got special teams, but look, tomorrow night should be a really good game, especially on prime time. Of course, I got the Raiders winning. Yeah. So I don't see why we shouldn't win tomorrow. I believe we have the better team on both sides of the ball. I believe our defense is better than the Jets.
I definitely see it being a winnable game too. You know, but it really just comes down to us and, you know, what we want to do, and how we want to do. I'm more in the mode of you know, not playing the team, but playing us. You know what I'm saying? I really am more focused on what we do and how we do over, you know, the opposition. And I think we just need to, you know, keep that same intensity and energy that we had. You know, because we got something rolling, but that can fizzle out quick. You know what I'm saying? If we don't come in there to just take care of business.
Yeah.
You know, the feel good and everything else, the what they call the honeymoon phase, whatever, like that can fizzle out quick. You know, so we definitely gotta execute. And I think that it's going to be, I think it is good as time goes. I think it's going to be tougher. Um, I think it's going to be tougher because, you know, our starting quarterback, you know, there's tape out on him. You know, there's going to be tape out on him. You know,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, it is going to be tougher.
And our offensive coordinator is going to, you know, he's going to have to change up the play call and and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it fresh and exciting, right? For opposing defenses. So, you know, it happens. We've seen it plenty of times with other teams. They have that new quarterback that goes out, that fresh new quarterback, and then, you know, 2-3 weeks later, he don't look fresh and new anymore. You know, I'm kind of thinking about the Niners right now. You know what I'm saying? Where Purdy looked good, but now he don't look that Purdy.
And well, you know, let's hopefully ain't no Conno ain't Brock Purdy. Now, you also gotta take into account that Brock's star players are kind of hurt. You know what I mean? That O line isn't looking too hot. So, you know, they got some key injuries over there, which is always their downfall, like the Chargers, bro. You know what I mean? They have a good team, but it just can't stay healthy. So maybe they'll get it all back in time. You know what I mean? So, but right now, you know, it's just not a healthy team.
Yeah.
We've been through that, you know what I mean? In some seasons where We just couldn't. We had a good team, just couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah, and I hope that we continue to be more on the healthier side. We know that injuries are going to happen in this game, but I hope that we stay on more of the healthy side in regards to that, because like you said, health, injuries and stuff like that can really derail a season. Do you have a Hey, you already know, Afakasi, that's Keisha Cole with the bobblehead. Boy, you got the bobblehead going. And speaking of Keisha Cole, I told my boy Eric yesterday. I said, well, not yesterday, but Thursday. I told him, I was like, hey, if Marcus Peters drops another interception, I'm gonna call him the Keisha Cole of defense. Cause he is a tip drill non-interception catching corner, if you could ever call one. Like, how many times is he gonna be close to getting a pick six every game? But I will say this too. I remember the years that we wished the cornerback was close to the ball. So we
take PBUs, bro. I'd rather have an interception, but I'll take PBUs. But Marcus Peters, bro, he should have like 7 PBUs and like 5 interceptions, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it don't make no sense how you drop like shit dead in your hands, bro. Like dead to rights.
Hey, it's funny because when Pierce had his press conference and he said he talked to Marcus Peters, I was like, as soon as he said that, I was like, that's probably what he was talking about. Like, because Pierce is one of them guys that I swear, like, just his vibe, he don't hold no punches. You know what I'm saying? He don't hold back no punches. So he probably was telling Peters, like, dude, catch the damn ball.
How long Marcus Peters been in the NFL? Like 13 years now, maybe?
He might be, yeah.
Close to like 13, maybe. When did AP retire? I think they may have played it. I think they may have played in the NFL at the same time.
Might have.
They may have played in the NFL at the same time. Yeah. When did the Giants win the Super Bowl? Was it 2009?
You want me look it up?
When did the Giants win the Super Bowl?
The NFL championship victory dates of the New York Giants include 2012, 2008, and
2008. Yeah. 08.
Yeah. Was that the year they beat the undefeated? No, it was the year they beat defeated.
Hey, but hey, don't you be talking about the Patriots.
Hey, fuck them.
Don't be talking about the Patriots.
Why? Now I don't work for McDaniels. I say anything I want to say. I've always hated the Patriots. Always will.
That was a nice speech you put up there, but don't be talking about the Patriots.
Hey, look, I might have to trade you because my wife wants to fuck you.
Look, I try to stay out of that. Look, here at Raider Twuan, I stay away from people's women. I just don't do that. I don't tell anybody that their wife is ugly. I don't say their wife is fine. I stay away from people's women. Simple as that. You might hear that on other people's channels, but you won't hear that coming out of this mouth here. I stay out of people's women's. Now, if you out there, getting some lot lizards, then I might have some words for you. But I try to stay away from people's wives and stuff like that. But I will say it is an interesting story.
It's a very interesting story. Very interesting.
It is an interesting story.
I gotta get ready to go, man. I appreciate you having me as always. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You guys, hey, Dirty, tell them where they can see you, man.
I'll be in tomorrow night, 4:00 pregame show. First time I think it's the first time I'm doing a pregame show. But just tune in. Just tune in. May have some special guests, may not. I don't know. I put it out. I didn't get any RSVP, so I don't know. I'm gonna still do the show. It's gonna be a different show. It's gonna be completely different from any pregame show you may have ever seen. So
you said 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
4:00 because we played a night game.
Got it.
So hour. I didn't want to go 4:20. That's Gabe's thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going live tomorrow. I don't think he's going live tomorrow, but you know what I mean? That's his thing. You know what I mean? I was an hour before the game, but game's at 5:20. I didn't want to do 4:20. I went 4:00.
Okay.
Right. So I'll be on at 4:00 tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, it'll definitely be one of the best, pregame shows on YouTube for Raider Nation.
Yeah, I didn't want to commit because I had something that I had prior to that. So if I get out of that early, then I'll definitely.
You all good, bro. Trust me, you all good, man.
Yeah,
I just put it out there. So,
for sure.
Cool. Yeah, tomorrow 4:00, Life of the Nation, where I'll be. I mean, you choose to rock with me, cool. If not, cool. It don't bother me. It don't bother me, bro.
And his link is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Life of the Nation. Life of the Nation. If you guys have not, take a moment to go over there, check him out, subscribe, click the like button on one of his videos, even though you probably haven't watched it, but go and just like it anyway, and definitely show him some love. He has a lot of good content over there. Also, he has the Dirty Lunatic show that he has with Lunatic Raider on the weekend. So definitely, if you want a little laugh and a little joke and a little Raider football, you'll definitely want to check that out too. So
I appreciate the love, bro, because apparently I'm a bad person.
Yeah. I think everything's up for interpretation, right? Some people don't like me, but hey, I like those that like me and those that interact with me, and obviously my group is what my group is, and eventually I'll have a name for my group. If you guys submit your name to me at Raider Twuan or Twuan on IG.
I don't even really have a name. Just
I know some people don't.
Yeah, it's the nation. Okay.
Yeah.
It's what it is. It's the nation. So especially since I'm Life of the Nation. So the nation tunes in. So that's how it is. The nation. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Nothing special. But to each his own.
Yes, sir.
To each his own.
Sir.
Appreciate you. Gotta go take care of moms.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, man.
I believe the Dirty Lunatic show will be in tonight. I believe so. I see it scheduled.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, man.
Till next time, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, blessing. You guys, man, that's Dirty Raider, man. He does what he does for the nation, so definitely go ahead and support him. I'm looking at your guys in the chat. I'm looking at what you guys got. Sheldon, good to see you, man. Hope all is well. If you guys have not. Hey, that's funny, dog. Alfredo got the BBC cracking, huh? Got the BBC cracking. Yeah, exactly. And AP has belief in this team, and that's what we need. At head coach. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need that. It's one thing when your boss don't believe in you, right? It's one thing when your boss don't believe in you. Hey, but I'm serious. I'm serious about this. You guys, I really want you guys to be involved in the creation of this channel. So definitely, if you guys can, hit me up on IG, and send me a name for you guys, because it's gonna be something that I'm gonna call you guys, call the chat, when you guys are on. So and I might hit up somebody to make a little graphic or something. Yeah, stay tuned. Because I'm not really good at everything, but I might have somebody help me put that together. Again, if you guys need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at Twuan, TWUAN. And as I find it, there we go. Got to give y'all the good word. Good word is a positive word, a phrase, or a thought. And today my good word is tell somebody thank you. Tell somebody thank you. When I mean tell somebody thank you, I mean tell somebody like somebody that not just, oh, thank you for giving me a soda. Like maybe somebody that has done something for you. And you just really appreciate what they have done. Like right now I'm thinking about my aunt. My aunt did something for me. And of course I told her thank you then, but it just means even more now. The blessings that have been bestowed on me because of her being nice to me, doing something that she didn't have to do for me, but she did it out of love. And Again, tell somebody thank you. You know, there's a lot of people out there that don't get that. Even when you go out to eat, or you know, out to eat is probably one of the most popular ones. Like sometimes these waiters, they get treated like, you know, treated like hell. And just being nice and being saying thank you and being courteous. Yeah, just say thank you. Just say thank you. Um, yeah. So if you guys are, again, you prefer you or your family member, hit me up on IG. Hit me up at Twuan TWUAN, and it is between me, you, and the Lord. So you don't have to worry about my business, your business being put out there in the streets. I don't run and gossip like that. I'm not that type of person. Also, be an organ donor. Please consider to be an organ donor. It means a whole lot to me if you are an organ donor. And if you want information on that, you can hit me up on IG too, if you have any questions. But if you just want the link to that, you can put it up in the chat, exclamation point DON in the chat, and then it will give you the information for that. And then also, it's always in the description of my videos if you're watching this on a replay. Also, if you guys are interested in being a financial blessing to the channel, the links are here. Cash App is there. Also, Venmo. Again, the financial blessings go back to you and the channel. It actually helps me improve what you currently see in our channel. So definitely, if you guys want to give $1 or whatever to that, because we don't have super chats at the moment, please do so. If you have not, quit playing with yourself. Subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, and click the like button. Why? Because, hey, I like you. Hey, you guys already know. I was gonna say BBC. Let me quit the BBC. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a game coming up. There's a lot of good things in store for this team. And I will say this. Go along with this journey. Go along with the ride. It's going to be a good one. I'm so excited for Sunday Night Football. It is Sunday Night Football. Let's go. We got something good. We got something good. And I ain't gonna release that. I got something for y'all. Subscribe. Yeah. That's right. Subscribe. Let me see. Last things. I know somebody said something in that chat. No, we ain't doing. Hey, Alfredo, stop that, dog. I'm about to put you. Hey, I'm about to put you on timeout, dog. I can't. No, I can't do that, dog. I'm sorry. We can't be called the BBC crew. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Hey, but that's a good laugh, man. That is a good laugh. That is a good laugh. That is a good laugh. Hey, look, look at my owner though. Check out my owner. Look at it. Look at my owner with the snow bunny. Got it all lined up. Let's look at. Hey, y'all want to look at it again? Somebody, hey, let me know if y'all want to look at it again. Hey, that haircut's way better though, right? Let me see. Let. Hey, also, let me say this. Check out my video, Who Ate the Brown Crackers? Week 9. Go check out my video, Who Ate the Brown Crackers? Week 9. I guarantee you, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Okay. Check out Who Ate the Brown Crackers. Okay. Week 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a good time. Love y'all. Peace. Blessings. Hey, remember, you're a blessing. Be a blessing to someone else. And let's go, Raiders.
What up, Lo?
most of all, winning football games. Today is the day when our heroes of the past become our legends of the future. Time never really stops for the great ones. We wrap them in a cloak of immortality and remember what great people they were. We recognize you, Virginia Madden, his sons Mike and Joey. They were a football family, so that John can pursue his dreams. To Raider Twuan, in a tribute to John Madden and Al Jacobs, we declare that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Madden